Hello everyone, Dr. Rosen here again. Just bring you a new video for the upcoming Pokemon World 3D release. First of all, I want to start off by apologizing for not having a new video for everyone more recently, keeping everyone more up to date with these videos and more screenshots. I know everyone is pretty antsy about seeing what the game's capable of, how far it's come since the last video. All I can say is this past summer has been a very hectic summer. Wasn't able to get a lot done with the game, but as the fall rolled around, I really bunkered down and started coding a lot more and working on the mechanics of the game. So, without further ado, I'll give you the very first look at what's going on so far in the game. Alright, as we can see, keep in mind this is our development build, our very first one. Of course, nothing you see here is final. And let's go with Charmander. Let's close this so you guys don't have to deal with it. Alright, so this is our development build of Viridian Forest right now, as it currently stands. This is not the map that players will have access to come Christmas Day when we release the pre-alpha open testing. We'll have this map is actually very massive. It takes let's see, I've done a run through before and it took me about 20 minutes just running from one side of the map to the other. Um, right now, I want to focus on giving you guys a sample of the battle system. If I can find a Pokemon. If you've been keeping tabs on our forum, the developer logs let everyone know how we know what the progress is we've made, what shortcomings we have. So if you've been keeping tabs on that, you know we don't have any audio right now other than the Pokeball sound effects and the Pokemon cries. If I can ever find one of the blasted things, I can let you guys hear it. Okay, I see a couple over here in the distance. It looks like Weedle and a Caterpie. I know you saw that capsule I just ran past. Ignore that for now. I will show you in a moment what that's all about. You can see our HUD heads-up system, heads-up display. Players at all times will know how many Pokemon they have on them via this display right here. Each slot corresponds to how many Pokemon the player is carrying. If that slot is grayed out, as you see here, it means there's no Pokemon in that slot. If it's got a Pokeball in it, it means you have a Pokemon there. So here we go. Here's a Weedle. Get close enough to him, get a dialog box that says a wild, whatever Pokemon it is has appeared. Would you like to battle it? Select yes. Start the battle off by pressing a button corresponding to which Pokemon slot you want to use, 1 through 6. I'll choose the first slot. So there's a little glitch right here. As you can see, the trainer's facing this way. Weedle's here, but Charmander spawned in the correct position. I think that had something to do with the positioning of where Weedle was when I encountered him and this tree here. Alright, so our heads up display for in battle, you got the avatars for the Pokemon, Charmander and Weedle. You've got their names, their levels, and of course the hit point bar. This dialogue box will be standard to most MMOs. It'll be a battle dialogue. Every line or every event that happens in the battle will be logged in the dialogue box, such as, let's say Charmander used Ember. Ember did X amount of damage. Weedle used String Shot. Charmander's speed fell, so on and so on. So let's get the battle started. Again, we don't have animations just yet, so the battle is pretty much just a straightforward choose a move, watch the results happen in the bars, and go from there. So we got attack. Of course, Charmander is only level 5, as any starter Pokemon is, so he has Scratch and Growl. You've got a tooltip there to show you what the move's description is. We use Scratch, and as you see, Weedle lost, it looks like about 6 hit points. Weedle used Poison Sting, which took looks like 3 hit points from Charmander. We'll go ahead and finish this battle out. Alright, and you can probably barely notice it, but Charmander's experience point bar went up at the end of the battle. The timing of everything is not set in stone. Nothing's, what's the term for it? The game hasn't been beautified yet. There's still some things, some kinks to work out, some things that we want to do differently, but it's up and running. So, those who may have thought the very first video was just, let's say, high hopes or a lost cause. This video is not to prove them wrong, but it's just to let you guys know the game is still being worked on. It is still in progress. Contrary to some other projects that are out there, this one is a bit harder to work on. When you're dealing with turn-based combat, it's tricky and it's complicated. I'll say that. So we'll go into another battle with this Weedle here. There he is. Press 1 to pull Charmander out. Yeah, you guys won't hear the sound effects. I've actually got my headset on right now just so that my voice is clear for this video. But the Pokeball does grow. The sound effects of the Charmander being released are there. Also, with that animation we just saw, there's a bit of a problem right now with making sure the Pokeball stays in the trainer's hand. So that's why it looks like it's kind of offset from his hand when he throws it. So we'll have a quick battle with this Weedle. I'll let you guys see at the end of the battle. See, looks like Charmander might lose this one, but you can tell right here my Scratch power points. He's at 31 of 35. He's either going to lose this battle or he'll finish it with 5 hit points, depending on how much his next Scratch does. Okay, well, one more round. Alright, and it looked like Charmander won that one. Of course, things will be a lot easier to tell as we get further and further along in development, especially when that battle log is up and running. Alright, but I told you guys to ignore this capsule earlier, and this is our placeholder for, let's just call it a Pokemon Center for now. This is still a small man operation. I'm one man working on the programming. I've got a couple of people helping me with models, but not very many. And with that said, I don't have a Pokemon Center. I don't have a Nurse Joy. So we're using this capsule just so that players will be able to heal their Pokemon when they start playing the pre-alpha build. You approach it. Would you like me to treat your Pokemon? Choose yes. Yes corresponds to Y, by the way. They're all better. Your Pokemon have been restored to full health. Good luck on your journey, and I'm here if you need me. So once we walk away and engage in another battle, so we got a Caterpie coming up here. Alright, start the battle. Yeah, see there's the Pokeball being not actually in his hand. Now you see Charmander's back to full health. Now he actually leveled up after that last battle. He's level 6 now. Choose attack, and all of his power points are back where they belong. Filled up 35 out of 35. If you notice here that the Scratch and Growl have been doubled, that's a glitch we're dealing with right now. For some reason, it has something to do with the healing process. It doubles up on the moves the Pokemon knows. But that's neither here nor there. That's irrelevant. So we'll just go ahead and knock out this Caterpie real quick. Alright. And again, this is Viridian Forest as it stands right now. You can tell our skybox has not been implemented just yet, but it will be for the alpha build, the pre-alpha build. Excuse me. There again, Weedle, Caterpie, Pidgeotto, Pikachu will be battleable in the map. If time permits, we'll get Metapod and Kakuna implemented as well. sorry about that, guys. As I was saying, Pikachu, Pidgeotto, Caterpie, Weedle will be battleable. If time permits, I will get you guys Kakuna and Metapod as well, so you can battle some higher level Pokemon. And if time permits, I will also implement the evolution system. It's already in the works. It already, for the most part, does work. I just have not actually put it into the build of the game. I know people will love to see that though, so I will do my absolute best to make sure that is implemented as well. Uh, just doing a little bit of exploring right now, so you guys can see just how vast this map is. I don't have a map for players to use just yet. That's proving more, has more glitches than I would like to put in the pre-alpha build. This was just our experimentation with grass to make sure the frame rate didn't drop too much. And actually, if you look in the distance, there's one of the Pikachus. And I'll just go ahead and approach this Pikachu in engagement battle just so you guys can see. We'll probably end the video after that. Pikachu and Pidgeotto, because they are super rare in Viridian Forest, are much higher level than the other Pokemon in the forest. So, this Pikachu is probably going to be like a level 15. Somewhere between 15 and 18, I think. Okay, this one's level 12. They can range anywhere from 10 to 20. I believe that's what the setting is. But as most people know, when you come into Viridian Forest, the Pokemon are usually around. Well, let's rephrase that. The Caterpie and Weedle are usually around, let's say, levels 6 to 9 at the highest. Then the Metapod and Kakuna, if you manage to encounter them, they're usually from the level range of 7 to 11. But if you think back to Pokemon Yellow, when you could capture Pikachu, he was much higher level, and Pidgeotto was even a higher level than he was. So this Pikachu is definitely going to knock out Charmander. And so Charmander just lost that match. And I'm not going to be able to re-engage because Charmander has no health. He's my only Pokemon. So no matter how much I run around these wild Pokemon, it will not give me the option to engage them. Again, if you recall the original Viridian Forest, when you went in, there was two different ways you could go. You go to the left, pretty much a dead end, but there was reasons for exploring that area. This is the area to the left. It will dead end, and you will not be able to get to the exit this way, but there will be reasons for players to explore that area. Just as with any MMO, there's reasons to explore every area of a map. Alright guys, that's your first look at Pokemon World 3D. I hope you guys have enjoyed what you've seen so far. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And join our forums at PokemonWorld3D.freeforums.net. And follow us on YouTube, IndieDB. Just go to IndieDB.com and look for Pokemon World 3D and the IndieDB games. Thanks a lot, guys.